here's my personal message to her. Thank you for loving a married man. You try. We appreciate you. And just like this woman on the live just said, she cannot deny the fact that she's benefited from this whole thing, even before he became sick. There were allegations in the past by the wife where she did a video showing the world the house where she and her children lived in. It was a flooded home. And she was crying that her husband abandoned her in that house. And you know what it is when a building floods, right? Mold and all. This man was AWOL, right? Now, days after that video, he came out to talk about how bad she was and all that good stuff, and talked about how when he needed her, it was this girl that was available to him. Here is the thing. Unfortunately, he just happens to be like a veteran. And because we have a patriarchal type society where it doesn't matter the points you have, as long as it's an elderly person, you know, that elderly person, don't speak the truth. Rather, look at the person's age. This man has been irresponsible. He lets a strange woman, what the Bible defines as a strange woman, that is the person.
No.
This tells me. No. Freeze. You know, say me and you are friends. So we must not agree all the time. This girl, a strange woman. Has she done good for this man? Yes. Has she helped to raise him? Yes. Has she taken care of him while he was sick? Yes. She's done all that. But guess what? There are many more girls in Lagos right now that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
For the married men they are sleeping with. However, they respect the fact that I no care the kind of relationship, how they love. If you want love married man, because say for economic reasons, I know a lot of people will say, oh, love is blind. Okay, I agree. I'm not even here to talk about no date married man. That's fine. You want to date a married man, go ahead. But give the wife at home her respect.
Hold on, Cynthia. You know, me and you are friends, and it is okay for friends to disagree. If I refuse to leave my former marriage, and to be honest, I didn't leave. She left. I filed for that. When we're living together like cat and mouse.
Yeah.
We're not staying in the same room. I was not eating her food because I did not trust her. I felt she was going to buy me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
What? But never left, and we continued living together the way a lot of people advised us to, because of the children. Don't break your family. Don't. And then at that time,
we're big already.
I was definitely not as big a brand as Mr. Ibu is. But imagine I was as big as Mr. Ibu was, and I stayed in a marriage just because of what people will say. And then something is happening in me to me, and I'm being consumed from within. And everybody saying, she's his wife, she's his wife, she's his wife. I know what you see. There's something not right about Mr. Ibu's relationship with the wife, in my opinion.
Agreed.
No doubt. 100%.
Yeah,
but he had options. Before he fell sick, he had options. He could have divorced her. He could have let everybody know.
In Nigeria, divorce is not as easy as you people are saying it. Let me tell you, if my ex never left, I would not have divorced her. Even though I was and I was suffering, and we're match made in hellfire, I would not, because of the fear, because of the church, because of everything. What your parent, one uncle called me one day. He said, do you know that in the military, if you divorce your wife, you lose your rank? And I was believing him. Instead of me to sit down and think I'll come at this, I'll be soldier. Since I left my ex, my life has only gone better.
Absolutely.
I would not have left if she did not pack up. And to be honest, a lot of people were saying she packed her bag so that I can come and beg. But you see, that hard living gave me that mind. Okay, nothing do me, I no buy. And you know, if she had snuck out of the house, she left to humiliate. I don't know if I've ever told you this story. Saturday morning, you know, you know where I used to live now. I used to live in a company house.
Yeah.
Inside radio
The
station.
back.
You are aware of this.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, this and started her load, brought a truck to the front of the car, and was packing her and staff gathered like this and went. Now the face, hold on. If she had stuck out of the house, people come there and say, where your wife did, where your wife did. It's like here for me to just try and beg and patch it up so that we can live in. But it looks like we have a family, even though I know better. And then I was less experienced, and I tell people, the people around yourself, the people you form you, the set of people I was listening to then were giving me bad advice. No, don't let your wife go. Fix the marriage. What there to fix? By now, one of us will either mortuary, or maybe one of us this station, or both. So what I'm trying to say is, I can tell when a couple is good, and I can tell when a couple is forcing couples. You understand?
I totally understand your sentiment. However, this man has not been able to tell the world what exactly this woman did, besides saying, oh, she's after my life. She's after my life, but you are letting her feed you?
Hold on. Can everybody mute their mics? Sorry, they're hearing me well. Because mute your mics. I don't have that my mic. Can everybody please mute their mics? Please. Can you guys hear me better now? What I'm trying to say is, because there are almost 800 people watching now, and I need this to be clear. I'm not saying Mr. Ibu's wife is a bad person, but I'm saying their marriage is somehow, it's not a situation where, you know, there are unanimous situations where everybody says, Mr. Ibu, now you get problem.
Most marriages in Nigeria are somehow, truth be told. Most marriages in Nigeria are
somehow marriage. When I was with my ex, I tell you the truth, I would want, if anything was wrong with me, and I was with Mr. With what is it called? In that Mr. Ibu situation, God forbid, I pray that never happens to me.
God forbid.
Do you understand? I have friends. I'd rather my friends, maybe even if I had a side chick there, I'd rather even my side chick collected the money than my ex.
I understand your sentiment still.
Hold on. Let me
tell you. All these guys, belle face ground. Nobody know the one with belle they pain.
Wait, let me tell you a story. My ex and I opened a joint account back then for a company. We set up a company together. So the idea was, she's going to bring oil and gas contracts. Me, I will bring media contracts. Media and oil and gas, which one is a better deal?
Oil and gas.
That's what it seemed to. 2 years later, I brought in $1 million worth of work. She has not brought in 1 naira. So when we shared the idea, I was like, this media, at least let me contribute something to the company. Let the two of us run the company together. 2 years later, I'm looking at the amount of money that has come. It was equivalent of about $1 million back then. Our own company had not brought in 1 naira. But guess what? We are both joint signatories to the company. And we are both joint signatories to the account. You understand what I'm saying? We now started it. We had got to a point where, how do I put it? The marriage was really shaky, but we're still living together.
Okay.
We day inside the same house ourselves. Now, so you get one money where they don't pay me, that they owe me then. It was about 8 million naira. That time, dollar was about 170. So let me calculate what 8 million naira was in today's dollar so you understand what it was. 8 million divided by 170.
170.
$47,000 from one job I was doing back then. The money just entered back. Out of the 8 million, the money will be my own is probably 10%. That's my agency fee, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? Because the money was paid into the company account and she's a signature company, the money came in one day